chip cookies. Lately, this has been my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe. I think you'll like it too. So let's get started. For today's recipe, you're going to need one medium-sized saucepan and a spatula. We're going to be browning our butter. It's a little tricky, but I think you'll get the hang of it. Start off by turning on your stove to medium-low. And we're going to start browning our butter. It's going to be 2 sticks of butter. You can see that it's bubbling and sort of turning brown and popping. You want to take it off when it's mostly all brown. You don't want it to be burned because then you'll have a bitter cookie. But you can see that mine's starting to turn a light tan. I'm going to turn off in just a second because it's almost ready. Alright, this is just about done. I think I'm going to take it off right now. Alright, you want to transfer it to a bowl. Let it cool to room temperature. It should take about 30 minutes to an hour. Alright, now that our butter has finally cooled to room temperature, we're going to add some other ingredients. Now let's add our other ingredients, starting off with 1 cup of light brown sugar, 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, 2 egg yolks at room temperature, and 1½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to stir this till it's very well combined. Alright, our ingredients are very well combined, so we're going to add a 2/3 cup of sourdough discard. Now we're going to mix our sourdough discard in with our other ingredients. It's going to be a little hard to stir, but keep going. My mixture is pretty well combined, so we're going to set that aside, and you're going to need to grab a medium-sized mixing bowl with a whisk to combine all your dry ingredients together. For our dry ingredients, we're going to whisk together 2 3/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And we'll whisk that together. Alright, we're going to bring back our wet ingredients and we're going to add our dry ingredients to them in thirds. That way it's easier for you to mix them in. Okay, our mixture is about good. You want to make sure you have no pockets of flour on the bottom. I'm going to add 1½ cups of chocolate chips and we're going to stir it together. Plaster wrap, and we're going to stick it in the fridge for 30 to 60 minutes until it's chilled. Our dough has chilled, so before you start scooping your cookies, make sure you preheat your oven to 350. I'm going to stick these in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes or just until the edges have turned a golden brown. Alright, these are done. It looks super good. I'm going to remove them from the pan. These look great. I hope you guys try this recipe. We'll see you next time on Baking with Bananas. popping and bubbling. You don't want to burn because otherwise you'll have, you know, a bad cookie. It's terrible! Alright, my mixture is pretty well combined, so I'm going to set that aside. And you're going to need a medium-sized mixing bowl and a whisk to mix all together your dry ingredient. That's terrible. Restart!